You want compact headphones for all-day urban use. They need to look good, sound good, and be affordable. Our Beats Studio Buds, the earbuds you've been looking for. Headphones have almost become a ubiquitous part of modern living. You use them for traveling to work or to college or for studying in the library. So it's really important to have a decent pair. Apple of course make AirPods and they've been a big hit, but the $179, £169 price is kissing the premium product category. What if you want quality and want to avoid the AirPod imitations or the cheap brandless varieties being sold by third-party vendors on Amazon? Whether you're an iOS or Android user, Apple has an answer for you. The once iconic Beats by Dre brand that had a reputation for big bass and big ear cushions has been reborn into compact earbuds. And first things first, they look smooth. Look at that. They cost £130 or $150 and they come in a choice of colours, white, black or a lovely red. Open them up, take them out, and setting up on an iPhone or iPad couldn't be easier. A card appears on the screen and press connect. Unlike the AirPods, these Studio Buds thankfully don't have the ugly stem. They have silicone ear tips with alternative sizes included. Unlike the regular wired earbuds where the right tip always falls out of my ear, these fit perfectly with a little bit of pushing. And this is so good because I can now turn my head fast or jog or move manically, and I don't need to worry about the right earbud falling out of my ear. These stay in. And most importantly, they're genuinely comfortable. I'm able to wear them for over an hour without them hurting. Each earbud has a control button. If you press down on the opposite side of the Beats logo, it will click in, and that counts as one press. So you press once to play or pause a track. You press twice to skip to the next track. And you press 3 times to go to the previous track. Disappointingly, there's no onboard volume control, so you have to resort to changing it on your app or give a voice command to Siri. This kinda defeats the object of leaving your phone in your pocket or bag, as you have to pull it out all the time to change volume. And if you're in an unsafe area, you are revealing that you're carrying a valuable device and where it's located. The sound quality is good, not great. You get a sincere representation of the original music that's fairly clear, but there isn't enough distinction between the different sounds. The best listening experience is in a quiet environment with a well-recorded track where it can feel more alive, but you do get volume, enough bass, enough treble, so that when you are listening, it's more than passable. It's a good listening experience. If you have an Apple Music subscription, you have access to tracks with spatial audio, and the Studio Buds allow you to listen to spatial audio so that you can get a fuller, firmer sense of the room. So you do get a sense that the music is surrounding you. If you live or travel through an urban environment, it's essential to have active noise cancellation to drown out the background noise of traffic, construction, or people, so you can hear your music better without having to turn up the volume, which obviously could be damaging to your hearing. These Beats Studio Buds have ANC, which is a tidy bonus considering even the recent AirPods 3 don't have it. Whilst it's not the strongest I've used, I've tested it in multiple real-world noisy environments, and it definitely makes a difference. In fact, even in a quiet environment, I prefer to have this sound mode always set to on. There is a transparency mode for when you want to keep your headphones in your ear, but need to hear what's being said around you. I found it does magnify the sounds you need to hear in front of you, but there still seems to be some background noise that left me feeling disorientated, so for anything longer than a short word, like a conversation, I prefer to take them out. Call quality when initially tested with regular phone calls was fair, but when I wore them while speaking to family abroad. Hello mom, hello dad. It's so good to see you. Yes. Quality was clear, so your network service will have a bearing on this, but under ideal conditions, you will get very good sound. As for the case, I love the case. Compact, easy to hold, open it up, and each earbud is held magnetically. I love that they just click into place. Thankfully, it's charged with a USB-C connection, so if you're in foreign lands, you're sure to find somebody, somewhere, that has a cable. Charge the buds in the case and you get up to 8 hours of use. Then you can put them in the case and it will use its stored power to charge them, and you can do this a total of 2 extra times. I only use them with the noise cancelling mode on, and this gives roughly 4.5 to 5 hours use, which is fine by me. Apple says fast charge for 5 minutes and you'll get an hour of use, although I find the sound gets flaky at the 50-minute mark. So like I say to anybody who wants to use the bathroom after me, I give it 10 minutes. The earbuds are Find My compatible, so you can use it with the app to locate them if you lose them nearby and they're in Bluetooth range. And this works with the Apple Find My app, and if you're using Android, it works with the Find My Device app. My only real issue came from the sound cutting out very briefly on one headphone or the other, and this happened on multiple occasions even when fully charged. Also when walking past a specific building, a hotel. So as I've only used one unit, I'm not sure if this is a connection issue or a problem with the specific buds that I used. This is the most value-targeted product Apple offers, and it's a good one. Not having a volume control is an inconvenience I haven't got over. But overall, the Beats Studio Buds have a good range of features. They have noise cancellation, which is so important to me, and the sound quality is good overall. So I think that if you are looking for a value option, they are a good all-round package.